Okay, hi guys. So it's been a very long time since I've seen you. It's pretty dark in my room right now because I opened the blinds and I just tried to record this same video, but I was making sure that everything was working with my recording stuff because it's been a while. But if you've not seen my face in a while, you've seen me post shorts recently. In the past few days, I've been posting shorts, but you've not seen me, and it's because of the fact that I was gone during Thanksgiving break, and I've just been playing games. I don't really have an excuse to say that I wasn't doing. I was doing something. I did go on like a trip to Arkansas, and I spent 3 days traveling there, and then 3 days traveling back. But now that I'm back, I want to address mobile game ads, and specifically the cringy ones, because there is a lot of mobile game ads, and some of them are really good and look very cool and make me actually want to play it. I don't really play mobile game ads, mobile games, because they're bad. All of them, basically, are bad, besides, like, the very, very popular ones. But, besides that, there's some mobile game ads out there that are just complete garbage. They spent like 0 to no effort on it, and it took like 3 seconds to build. They just jumbled a bunch of like trash into one specific game, put like $1,000 into advertising these ads, and just left. They didn't even update the game to see if there was any like bad stuff. And some of the mobile game ads that are out there aren't even advertising what's in the actual game. So I wanted to talk about some of the worst mobile game ads. I pulled up a compilation of mobile game ads that are trash on my my computer, and we're gonna be reacting to some of these horrible game ads. But first, I think I'm gonna go turn on my light so it's actually brighter. So when you see me, it's better. So let's go. I'm gonna go do that right now. That's better. It looks a lot better on my camera. I noticed that my past few videos with webcam, it was buffering a lot, but now it looks a lot better. So I'm glad about that. I got my cool shirt on, the Koi Extension shirt. If any of you know what Koi Extension is, but let's get into these horrible ads and let's just talk about them. That didn't pause. By the way, if you're wondering how I cut between clips, is because I have a little button where I could pause my recording, and I'm just pausing real quick. So I'm going to switch to that right now.
Yes.
Run away!
So as we can see here, this guy, he's playing golf with his wife. I wouldn't exactly say it's he's playing it with his wife. He's more like playing golf, and his wife is annoying him. But don't you just hate it when you're playing golf, the sun's setting, your wife's just hugging you, and a gigantic zombie horde jumps out of nowhere and makes you run into your army truck as you drive away, and you start building a huge concrete wall to block all of the zombies that was going to break into this golf course. Like, where did the zombies even come from? Did they not see this the gigantic zombie horde walking away? And did they not know that zombies existed, like that you shouldn't go outside because there's a zombie invasion going on? Like, they went outside specifically to play golf, most likely knowing there's like zombies out in the area, and they just knew that zombies were gonna come. Like, how did they not see them? They were like an inch away from them. You could see them like making gigantic noises of growling and stuff. Like, how did they not hear or see them from a mile away? Anyways, let's continue. So now I'm starting to think that they knew zombies were going to break into this golf course, because like they were just playing golf, playing, watching the sunset go, and they, before they could even hit the golf ball, the zombies just break out of nowhere. Not like they don't know where they came from, and then for some reason they came to the golf court. They came to play golf with a tank, like, cause you could see them going from an army truck, like I don't know why you'd bring an army truck to a golf course, but then they switched from that to a tank. Like, they didn't. I am absolutely uncertain that they just had a tank along with them, like just in their back pocket, that was going to that they were just going to bring along with them just in case zombies would show up out of nowhere. Second thing is, how did the tank shoot out electricity like on the zombies? And they also brought guns with them, so that really hints that they knew zombies were going to come. So why did they go outside? What was the point? Like, they knew they were probably not going to be able to play golf, because they brought guns, tanks, and an army truck with them. And then it shows them right after building an entire base, like, in just, like, 2 seconds. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, let's go to the next ad, because it's taking a lot of time talking about it. Okay, we kind of skipped a little too far there on the other ad, because it's a compilation I'm looking at. But I have a few questions for that ad. It was playing no sound, by the way. That was the whole ad. It had no sound at all. I played the entire ad with sound, and it had no sound. First off, he apparently came back from, like, a war or something, because I don't understand why he would be parachuting. And then he shoots this dude, and then he takes out a shovel and starts digging underground. I don't know why you have to dig underground. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, he could have just went to his, I don't know. Like, there was nothing around him, but he just started digging underground, like, really, really fast. And, right after that, he sees this dude walking through caves, and he shoots him. Like, if I saw a dude walk, like, if I would never dig down into the ground for some random reason after parachuting. But if I did, and I saw a random dude walking around tunnels without a gun, because I don't believe he had a gun with him. If I just saw a random dude walking around tunnels, I'd be like, oh, you lost? Like, do you need help? Do I need to, like, help you get in a car or something so I could drive you to, like, a hotel or something? Because why are you just randomly walking around the tunnels? But instead, this guy sees him and decides to take out a gun and just shoot him. And that guy could have been innocent. The guy that was walking around in the tunnels could have just been a random guy. And he just takes out a gun and starts shooting him. And then right after that, he digs more down and finds a dragon that apparently has been, like, beheaded, because it has no body and it's full of gold. That doesn't make any sense. But let's go to the next ad. That's weird. Huh. So, from the start of this, we could see a ghoul that is a gold digger, because she's just walking with her boyfriend, walking down a street. There was cars. Did you not see any of the cars that were... They were walking on a street. I don't know why they weren't walking on a sidewalk, but they were just walking in the middle of the street. and this random Koa pulls up, and she immediately looks at him like, "Oh," and he's like, "Get in my Koa. I got Cheetos. I have nothing. I just have a Koa." And she's like, "Oh, you have cool Koa? Let me just get the Koa down." And then she pulls up in the Koa, and the guy falls over trying to like get back the ghoul. And then he walks up to a vending machine and pulls out an apple. Was it an apple? Because it kind of looked like an apple. It was green, and it just drops on the ground. You just let it falls onto the ground, and it starts showing chords like rolling, and it switches to luxury Koa. Like, I don't know how he went from getting going to a vending machine and getting a Koa. And then it says that he got another woman or something, and he gets in his luxury Koa that drives away, and she's like, "Forgive me." Like, I don't understand. Is this ruled like every time a woman sees a guy with a cool looking Koa, she just immediately gives up her love and just jumps into guy's Koa and drives away? Because that's kind of weird. Like, imagine for a second. Hold on. Imagine this guy. He's just walking around town with his ghoul. His ghoul, and she's just like, "Cool Koa. Let me just get into Koa." Anyway, let's go to next ad. Okay, so we got this guy I don't know, this person having kids, and she has them, and then she starts like making them do things, and I don't really have any like thing to say about that. Like, it was pretty self-explanatory, but I'm almost 100% certain what happened in that ad was not actually what happens in the real game. What the real game is probably like is like you build a fortress and then, yeah, or something like that. I can't check out these games because there's no way for me to, they don't tell me the name of these games, so if I could probably look up the game and play it, but I don't want to. So, let's just go to the next ad. But some of these ads just get really, really weird and like confusing, and they make no sense. Maybe this isn't the best compilation for mobile game ads that are crazy and weird, but I just want to react to them. And if in the future, guys, you want me to make more videos like this, or reactions to like weird YouTubers or something like that, like, I know there's a bunch of weird people out there right now, but that are like on YouTube that a bunch of people talked about. Mostly, I don't want to make this channel become a complete reaction channel, but, because I like playing games on this channel, but if you want me to play more, do more of these, like, bad ad type videos or other things like this, you could recommend me to do it down in the comments below. Or you could just like the video, but, let's get to the next ad.
Those zombies out there are too strong. I'll have to modify a more powerful one to deal with them. The transformation with this little zombie. Ugh, ugly and useless. Throw it out. Red hair zombie. I've got to keep this sharpshooting beauty. Oh wow, legendary! And it's an all-arounder. I can't believe I transformed.
So, I have a lot of questions to what this ad was trying to explain. First, he has a gun in his hand, and he's with a group of people doing this, like he's got hurt. He's, like, whimpering, with a gun in his hand, like, pointed against his chest, just, like, walking like this. and he's talking like, I need to I need to go and modify these zombies, and then it switches to like a section that like is explaining that he's changing the DNA of a zombie, and then it doesn't make any sense because like I thought he was trying to kill these zombies because it just apparently attacked him. He's whimpering, and then he's explaining now that he's gonna bring zombies onto his team. I feel like that's a little dangerous. And so besides that question, like he then switches to zombie and he's like, oh, we're gonna modify it, and he's like, he takes one look at it, doesn't check any of his abilities, and just says, oh, ugly and useless. That zombie sucks. And then he switches to a zombie that's probably not as good either, and it's a woman, and he's like, oh, that's the best because it's a woman. It's a woman zombie, like, and then he goes to the next one, and it's a shark. Sharks aren't zombies, and then like, and he's like, oh, a legendary. Like in this world, is it just like you collect zombies as Pokemon, and you just like make them fight each other, like in a all out like free for all, and then right after. I bet the people who made this voice actor voicing the thing, I bet they, when they were in the studio making this, I bet they told him, like, hey, just lower down your voice for the very end of this thing so they could barely hear you. And he's like, but I'm trying to speak about what the game's about. And he's like, no, you just have to lower down the video. And then, like, the recording goes like this. Yeah, I gotta modify these zombies. Oh, I need to modify the. Like, bruh, it sounded like he said absolutely nothing at the very end of that clip. Like, they played either they played such loud music that you could barely hear his voice, and his voice sounds like it's decaying before, like, as the ad continues, or they literally told him, lower down your voice for the end of the clip so they could barely hear what you're saying. Imagine if, like, the very end of the clip, what he was saying was like, don't buy this game, because it's very trash, and none of the things and mechanics in the game make no sense. Yo, I'm in this game world now. Like, I can't believe I'm in this game world now. I can't, it's crazy. Like, yes, I you know, all that, like, gaming and stuff like I did, like, all those years, they finally paid off. Wait, is that an enemy right there? Oh, it's crazy. Let me just take a selfie here. You know, whoa, you know, Instagram live. Let me just take a few pictures. It's crazy, man. This game will. What the frick? I got stabbed with the arrow. Let me just take a few pictures. Man, I can't believe that I freaking died in this game world. Let me take a few pictures. Yeah. Bruh. Yeah, I don't understand anything that happened in that first clip. Like, he looks so excited to go into this game world, like, and then this enemy shows up, and she's like ready to fight. She's like ready to like down, and he just takes out his phone and starts taking pictures with like the side view, and then he starts taking more pictures. Like, let's go! I need to get this on my my Snapchat. And then right after that, he, by taking pictures, kills the girl. Like, you could literally see her just, and then he turns into like a gigantic like knight. It's like he starts like he just turns into like gigantic white armor, and he's like, oh, I might need to take more pictures with this. This is a great weapon. You see. Okay, that was probably the last ad, but I also am very confused about what that was. Because, it starts off with, like, the kid trying to, like, throw a hoop, and it's like, oh, well, what's a way I could get this in a hoop? Normally, like, I obviously can't throw the hoop, and so he takes his bat, he takes this, like, baseball bat or something, and just starts smashing his baseball hoop that probably costed, his basketball hoop. He just starts smashing it. That basketball hoop probably cost like $100 to get. He just starts smashing it to the ground, and then he rolls the basketball into the hoop, and he's like, yeah, that's smart IQ here. That's the best IQ you could possibly get. This is the best IQ. But that kind of ends off another video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. I don't really know what video I'm going to do next, but it's probably going to be a good one. But you should smash that like button, subscribe to the you can't see me. You should smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. You should also put notifications on so you can get all my notifications for any video I post, because I noticed that if you subscribe to my channel and then don't put notifications on, you won't, there's a button of notifications, and you can press none, you can press sometimes, I don't really remember what that exact word is, it's like in the middle between none and all, but, if you press none, you don't get any of my notifications. If you press the middle button, you get sent on my notifications, and it randomly tell you when I post. And that's what it's usually on once you click the subscribe button. And if you click the notification bell and press all, you get all of my notifications whenever I post. And so, thank you guys for watching. And I see you guys in the next one. Bye.